Hi my lovely Aries, welcome back to Aries Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today is going to be a general tarot love reading for my Aries and Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. This is a general tarot love reading. It's not a private or a personal one, so please do take what does resonate for you and leave what doesn't for somebody else. This is also a timeless reading. It's for whenever you come across it. Whatever I'm describing in this reading, you might find that it resonates for you, but with the roles reversed. If that's the case, go ahead and reverse them. If you are the Aries, you might find you resonate in the position of the person that comes through in the reading. And if you're a cross-watcher, you might find that you resonate in the position of the Aries. So for my Aries suns, although this is a timeless reading, I am recording this in Aries season. So very happy birthday to all my lovely Aries suns. What messages? Oh, okay, we've got the King of Cups, the Sun. Okay, King of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's also someone who is very much like enamored with you, Aries, potentially, or someone who has their eye set firmly on you. With that Sun card as well, this could well be that you're shining, or this person just kind of sees that you stand out from the crowd and you're very magnetic. They admire you. Let's see. This King of Cups in this deck, for me, also gives them kind of a message of someone who might be want to kind of keep hold of you. They can be a little touch possessive because of how much they adore you. Good Lord, Ten of Pentacles, Aries. Okay, let's see what is going on here. The Ten of Pentacles can talk about family, long-term commitment, generational aspect. Let's see what's going on for Aries for their love reading. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. It's just come out, and at the bottom of the deck when that came out was the Five of Cups. Someone might be very upset about an argument or a verbal disagreement, or there's something, maybe someone said something which was below the belt, and now they might regret it after they said it, kind of thing. Let's see. Tell me about this King of Cups for Aries, please. The Magician, but it's kind of like half reversed, half upright when it was falling out. This is someone who wants to do something, as in they want to make something happen. But they might be a little bit skeptical about their ability to actually make it happen. They might be questioning themselves as to whether they can actually make something a success, if they are enough, if they have enough capability to make something work out the way they want it to. What is that? What's the Magician? Wow, Queen of Wands. There you are, Aries. That's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. But again, it's someone who this King of Cups is very attracted to. They admire very much. They feel like you gain potentially a lot of attention, or it's like where you go, others follow. I'm also getting. So you might be like a trendsetter, or you're just someone who is like, right, we're doing this, and now we're doing that, and it's like you're decisive. You might be the one that kind of gets everyone in your like friendship group gets their act together because you just make decisions and you charge forward confidently, especially with that Sun energy. At the bottom of the deck, and I was asking, what does this person want to try and make happen with that Magician? The Queen of Wands came out, and the Four of Pentacles. So I'm not sure this is someone who wants to hold on to you. We'll see. Why the Sun, please? The Queen of Pentacles, interesting. And as that fell out, I can see the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Well, I've got to say, for some of you, it might not be for all of you. There is something here involving, to make this happen with you, this person may need to walk away from another situation. And they might be kind of at a crossroads, yes, but also like in denial about the fact that they do actually need to make a decision. Why the Queen of Pentacles? Ten of Cups. Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. Clarifying the Sun. I mean, the Ten of Cups is like a minor arcana version of the sun. There's a lot of long-term fulfillment connected to this Queen of Pentacles. We've got ten of Cups and 10 of Pentacles out here, Aries. This could all be this one person. It might not be that this is anything to do with you need to choose between two people. It might just be that it's almost like a King of Cups saying, I really want Aries, but I know that to have Aries, I need to kind of make them some long-term offer to be able to hold on to them, because they're just going to charge off in a different direction. This person's saying Aries isn't going to wait around for me to dilly-dally about whether to leave. When I say leave something behind, it could just be the way they were living beforehand, or some idea that they had. Maybe it's, for some of you, I just got moving. Maybe Aries, you want to move somewhere else, and this person's like, I need to actually face reality, that I need to make a decision on whether I will also leave to be able to stay with my Aries. Okay. Why the Five of Swords? What happened here with the Five of Swords? Oh, wow. So I feel like there was a hot-headed conversation that maybe took place that kind of moved very quickly, or just maybe a bit of ill thought out communication between the two of you. Maybe they said something that did not fly well with you at all, because the Eight of Cups fell out and landed on top of the Queen of Wands. It's almost like whatever happened with this Five of Swords, a heated conversation may have made you they feel like you've detached from them as a result. And now the fact that you're not talking to them following that has them like racking their brains. We've got when the Eight of Cups fell out, the deck split to show the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords. They're kind of in this world of, they don't know whether to say something or what to say, or they don't know whether it would be better if they kept quiet. They're also kind of, I feel like this person's stewing on what was said. Not stewing necessarily and building up resentment towards you, but kind of just keep replaying it, or they've been thinking a lot about what was said. What happened here with the Five of Swords? Oof, the Death card. With the Lovers. When the Lovers fell out, I've got the World and the Two of Cups. I mean, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. This feels like either someone spoke up and said something about their feelings for the other person, and it changed the situation completely between the two of you. The dynamic changed. Or someone maybe laid down some sort of ultimatum about, are we doing this or not? Could also be the case. Let me see. Tell me some more for Aries, please. What is going on here? Wow. Clinging, hopeless, holding on, obsessing and spying, sinking, despair and falling apart. And at the bottom of the deck is second chance, making amends and another opportunity. Wow. Yeah, this person, I literally said they're like, I need to do something. I want to hold on to my Aries. Bitterness came out in reverse. Resentment, anger, hurtful words, and then beginnings at the bottom of the deck. Try again, new direction, start over. It's like this person saying they're not angry anymore and they want to try again. They want to have another chance. Why bitterness in reverse? Or they're hoping that you're not angry with them anymore. It's like the dust has settled from the conflict. Some sort of moment where something was said. Maybe, as I said, in the heat of the moment. What is this bitterness in reverse? Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Foundation, established family, stability. For some of you, you may have said to this person that you want to have a family or you want to settle down, you want to commit. And maybe they kept putting that off or kept, deflecting. I'm kind of getting. I have loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. Hoping came out in reverse. We've got hopeless in the upright, hoping in reverse. Wow. This person's very much in their head. This is kind of what I was talking about, the magician, where it kind of had a reversed energy attached to it. Of they want to make this happen, but they're also pretty pessimistic about the chance that they actually have. For some of you, they feel like you were very loyally wanting to be with them, and the distracted card, sorry, I should have said, came out as well, which says sidetrack, change, delays. But that's what I was kind of trying to say about the deflecting, about committing maybe, because it's always like, oh, can we have that conversation another day? Or, yeah, we'll talk about that after I finish up this project, or after this, or after that. And it's like, when is the conversation ever actually going to be had? And maybe there was an element of frustration that meant maybe someone tried to push to have the conversation because of, all the previous deflecting. And if that's the case, the conversation went so badly that Aries, you may have been like, okay, forget it. I'm just, if you don't want to be with me, I will give you all the space you want, kind of thing. It might be something that you find out here that makes you laugh about the situation. What is that? Okay, we've got laughter and spilling the beans that came out. And then reading up and sneaky link came out together. It's kind of basically, for some of you Aries who have already detached from this person following like a blow up kind of conversation, maybe about taking this to the next level, you have someone who is up in their head about the fact that you're not speaking to them or not giving them as much attention as you were, or maybe you feel like you've completely detached from them, and they're looking at you like you are their happiness, their long-term fulfillment, but they know that they would have to step it up to hold on to you. Meanwhile, you might find out that they had another situation going on. When the sneaky link and reading up came out, the deck split and I can see time, which also says delays, procrastination, too busy. And then the other card is bye Felicia, peacing out, thank you, next, leaving and not caring. I'm getting strongly this person was putting you off and delaying things. From what I'm getting about the fact that you can actually, if you find out this was also because they had someone else going on. So, I mean, you're at the point where you're going to laugh about it because you're also, going to leave this person in your past, in your dust, if you find out that's the case. But just kind of be able to shrug it off is what I'm getting from you, Aries. But again, with that time card, it's what I was saying about deflecting, delaying, putting it off, procrastinating. Interesting. Okay, let's get into your spread, shall we, Aries? And whilst I get the spread ready, if I could just ask if you could kindly hit the thumbs up button for me, it would be wonderful. Thank you so much for doing so. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to have you. I recommend hitting the notification bell so you know when I put new videos up. And if it resonates at all, leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you so much for all your support. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, I need shortchanged you. Let me just get you one of these. There we go. Lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. It's quite strong Leo energy I always get from that lion spirit card. But so yeah, it's very confident. Again, it's what it reminds me of is that quote. I think it's a Game of Thrones quote. I don't think the character who says it is particularly nice, but it's a good quote anyway. It's something like the lion doesn't concern itself with the opinions of the gazelle or the sheep or something. But yeah, it's rising above. The lion is the king of the jungle, that kind of thing. You know, it's a magnificent, dignified, powerful beast. But it's also like, it's also rising above, being the bigger person, you know, being someone that others look up to and how you deal with things. It's not petty at all. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Okay. And giraffe spirit, see the big picture. Another animal of like the African Serengeti with the giraffe and the lion. It could be significant for someone out there. But yeah, see the big picture about things. Be generous of spirit. And time for a deep dive. Okay. So yeah, it's with the time for a deep dive card, I would say not looking at things purely from surface value. But yeah, it's definitely, again, the swan is another elegant creature, which there might be a lot going on underneath the surface, but above the surface, it's very like serene and making it look easy to everyone else. There is a card mixed into this deck, which shouldn't be in here. What is it? The Ten of Cups. All right, I'll put that with its actual deck, but that's a nice. That's it's the Ten of Cups with a single person on it. So Aries, I think you're going to be like, you're coming through in a very positive place, state of mind, very content in your own life. So let's get your spread. All right, how you're feeling about this person, Aries, Queen of Swords. How are they feeling about you? The Hermit, Virgo's Major Arcana. How are they viewing you? The Ace of Cups. What is their current situation? Three of Pentacles. What is their intentions towards you, Aries, at this time? The Hierophant. Okay. Action they're most likely going to be taking towards you next. The Four of Swords. Okay. What's going to be happening between the two of you going forward, most likely? We have the Death card, which is Scorpio's Major Arcana. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords, Aries. Some of you may have blocked this person. You don't have to have done, but it's just like, wow. I'm getting strongly, Aries, that this is something that you're just like, put a little X next to mentally and being like, no, not worth it. Not like, this is like a closed door as far as you're concerned, because it's more stress than it's worth to try and keep carrying around the burden of what happened between the two of you. It's kind of like something that became heavy, difficult, uncomfortable. Someone also may just not want to deal with this. And just not, I'm getting like this is just not worth my energy, my time to continue trying to consider every aspect of it. But I mean, with the cards, the spirit animal cards, that maybe there is a message here that there is some sort of insight or learning that is still possible to be taken from the situation, that someone might be kind of not seeing the good that they can take from the situation because someone is like, I just don't want to deal with this anymore. I think it's also because you might be on the brink, Aries, if it isn't already happening for you, of some serious expansion and success in your life, and there might be new opportunities arising for you kind of going forward. So I'm seeing you in this very strong energy of attracting success, opportunities, new paths, new roads opening up for you in your life. Could be with your career, or it could be something is that kind of taking off for you where you're getting a lot of success and admiration, and that you might be thinking about where you're going to take your life next kind of thing. For some of you, it could be travel, it could be moving. It could be like some sort of opportunity that involves you kind of coming closer to where the business is based or something like that, or moving to be around people who you will vibe with more and more. I just got as well. So, for example, if you know there's a country or there's a state in America where there's like communities there who will really appreciate you more, you might be thinking about going where your people are in kind of like your vibe kind of way. You wow. So at the other end of the deck, I just have to show you this. We have the Fool, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Swords. Talk about the delay on the side of the person who's coming through in this reading was deceptive as to why they were holding up on taking a chance, taking a risk, like going for it with you, you know, going into a relationship, taking some sort of leap of faith and going for it. The reason that they were like, oh no, not yet, or I couldn't possibly work, so busy, blah, 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 was deceptive. And then Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups. This is, it's a big shift, it's a big change from waiting around, your life being maybe kind of a little bit on hold for someone who was not being completely honest with you. There's a big shift here to this may not be even someone that you would want anymore, whereas there could have been a time where you would really wanted it to come together with them. So let's get into the spread. How are you feeling about this person, Aries? We have the Queen of Swords. So that is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Effectively, you're disappointed in how it worked out with them. You're disappointed in them. You potentially thought that you saw a lot of potential. You believed that they were a good person, you know, you saw the best in them. Some of you, you might have defended their character to others, and that's what I'm talking about in terms of they let you down because they've kind of proven themselves to be what other people were kind of trying to say about them. I don't get a lot of anger from this Queen of Swords. It's more, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. It's kind of like you don't really have much more to say to them. You might not feel like there's any point. You know what you need to know about their character, and you feel like it wasn't a success, and yeah, you kind of been left feeling a little bit wounded by the experience, but wiser as well, potentially. We've got the Star card, so it's Aquarius, it's Major Arcana, strong Aquarius energy. Yeah, the Three of Swords. And when the Three of Swords came out, I can see the Lovers and the Five of Cups. Definitely this is something where this is in the past for you as far as you're concerned. This hurt you a great deal, whatever happened with this person. It may have been left in a really shitty way. Or they may have just hurt your feelings repeatedly. This Queen of Swords is like someone who's been through it. She's got the badges of honor of her experiences, and in some ways those badges are like scars, which are still there, although with the Star card, I would say you feel like you have done a lot to work on healing and recovering from the pain that this person caused you. There was a lot of hope here about what this could be, about the connection between the two of you. Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Wow. The Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands are such vibrant, in the upright, such vibrant energies of romance, love, you know, compassion, but also passion, sexual desire, kind of excitement, like lust, all of that, but in like a very positive way. In the upright, but in the reverse, it's almost like all of that, this person just drained it out of you, and now it's like if this was all very colourful, you felt vibrant when it came to this person, like maybe in their company or when you thought about them. Now when you think about them, it's just kind of grey. I hope that makes sense. Two of Pentacles. You feel like this person maybe is someone who can't make a decision to save their life, or kind of it's always like This would be someone who, you know, you can't just, shall we go traveling? I would really love to see Europe, or I would really love to go to Asia or something. And why don't we just, like, they don't have any spontaneity in them either. They are, it's always a calamity of, well, what if this happens, or what if that happens, or how could I possibly arrange this or that? It's just, tell me more, please. Oh, well, there's also that as well. The Fool card came out, again, that is giving me the sense of like some sort of new adventure that you wanted to take with this person, and they kept giving you this, oh, maybe next week, maybe next year. And then the Three of Cups in reverse came out on top of the Two of Pentacles. I think you also, this pain was an element was the betrayal from this person. It wasn't that they were really ever fully on board with just you. That's how you're feeling. You know, the fact that you waited so long for them to kind of come through as you thought they were going to, especially if they kept kind of stringing you along as well, effectively. Yeah. Okay. How are they feeling about you, Aries? We have that Hermit card. Well, time for a deep dive with that Swan Spirit card. Maybe they feel like it's time for a deep dive to kind of, to get to the root of why they're, maybe this is someone who unconsciously avoids change or grabbing opportunities in life, like a shut-in energy, or someone who won't socialize. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. I don't know if this person is waiting for a particular moment before they come in. They come towards you, they charge forward. We have the Emperor and the Eight of Wands. I mean, that is fast movement. And the Emperor, whoa, the Emperor drives the Chariot. The Emperor is Aries' major arcana, but the Emperor also drives the Chariot, which came out first. I just split the deck to shuffle it, and I've got the King and Queen of Cups. When I'm looking at it, they are actually looking at each other. So I'm not sure if this person might feel like they are just trying to find some sort of solution, and then when they have that solution, then they're gonna step up. Suddenly there'll be an Emperor and they'll charge forward. What is this that they're searching for with the Hermit? The Nine of Cups. At the bottom of the deck is the Empress. Bearing in mind, the Emperor is already out. So we've got the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords that just came out. And there's that Ten of Cups. That's the one that I found was mixed in with the first deck. So, and I said it's a very solo, happy, contented with your life energy. Underneath it is the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah. So this person feels like you're okay, you're not speaking with them right now because you're annoyed, you're disappointed. Some of them might feel like that's going to change with time. What is this Hermit about? What are they searching for? Seven of Cups in reverse and Judgment. The clarity about something. Wow, well, the clarity about what decision to make. Underneath Judgment, we have the Fool and the Two of Wands and the Death card. But you've been ready to leap with that Fool card and for some time with this person. And obviously we talked about how they kept putting you off. So they basically feel like they need to find the clarity through the haze of confusion about what decision to make, or when the time is right to leap. Why are they so confused? Okay, breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. At the bottom of the deck when that came out was stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments. So they may feel like they need time to pass for the tension between the two of you to kind of ease a little bit. It's kind of what I said at the start with that bitterness card that came out in reverse. It's kind of like when they know that you're not angry with them anymore. But why will that help with their need for clarity? Some of you, this person wants to know if this connection is important enough for them. I don't know how to say that. They're trying to find out the significance of this connection to them. Like if it's worthwhile or something. What clarity are they searching for? Oh my gosh, well, conflicted came out in reverse. It literally says hot and cold decisions, multiple choices. But that's the same as this Seven of Cups in reverse. They're searching for maybe a moment where they have crystal clear, like the answer is presented to them from the universe and they no longer are questioning what to do. Okay. I mean, sure, I can get that because maybe this person is like... I'm going to get some monumental sign when it's the right time for me to commit to someone. I'll get some sort of message, the answer that this is the person who is the most significant. They're the one that you should commit to. Your person, Aries, I don't want this to sound rude at all, is giving me the vibe of someone who is not very experienced with human relationships. Or like, maybe they haven't had many or any committed relationships before, like however old they are. Maybe someone who is a bit introverted, isolates themselves. It's like someone who doesn't get social cues is what I'm getting. They're not very good at picking up on, low emotional intelligence, I would say. Maybe high intellectual intelligence. I'm getting someone kind of who might prefer to stay in like their room, even if they were living with other people, like housemates or family. They will just close themselves off in their room, maybe on their computer, and I don't know, but then they seem to have these... It's either multiple, like, half-measure romantic situations going on, or it's just the confusion about, is this the one? Because maybe this is someone who's a little bit lacking in experience, so that they think there's going to be some giant, like a Sims green diamond above the head of the person that is the one for you, and then they'll know. Okay. Let's carry on. How are they viewing you, Aries? We have the Ace of Cups. How they're viewing you. Now, it could be that this could be because they're viewing you as you offered them and the start of a relationship. Like that, basically that was what you were wanting to have with them. The Ace of Cups here can also talk about the fact that they're seeing you ready for a new start in love elsewhere. They might be viewing you as you were asking them to acknowledge the significance of the connection between the two of you, but they're also viewing it as kind of stressful for some reason. Yeah, 10 of Wands, the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups, and the bottom of the deck is the Devil. I mean, it's kind of like this person's viewing you as maybe you were trying to control them for some of you, or kind of lock them down. It seems like it's a little bit intense or overwhelming for this person, your love. Lovers in reverse. Why is the Lovers in reverse? Oh my god. the the Sun, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Cups just came out. Ten of Cups and the Sun were right at the beginning, and I was talking about that combination, like the Ten of Cups is a minor arcana Sun. I mean, that is so much happiness, long-term commitment. Knight of Cups to the Two of Cups, like being in love with your soulmate, but it's like there was a snap. Maybe this all came to a head all of a sudden, because it feels like there's so much love, so much happiness here, but I do have the Lovers in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse just jumped out as I said that. What happened here with the Lovers in reverse? We have the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So was this feels like a plan to travel together, or if you're long distance, it might have been also a plan to travel to see the other person. We've got the Magician and the Ten of Pentacles. There's the first, well, two of the first cards that came out at the very beginning. Again, Aries, this person is viewing you as, it's because the cards are so similar to the ones that came out at the start. So this person is viewing you as the one that they want to now have a relationship with. You're the one that makes them happy. Their heart is pointed completely at you as their soulmate, the one for them. But the problem here is that there's already been almost, it's not quite a breakup, but it's like, are we doing this or not? And things got to a snapping point of, okay, then we're not doing this. They're viewing you as all these different ways that you are significant to them for the long term, but it's also, there's a lot weighing on this connection now from what's already happened. Jeez. What is their current situation is the Three of Pentacles. So this is a situation, tells me that they are planning or they're trying to get others involved, asking friends, family to look over their ideas, or maybe to give them advice, to chip in and kind of guide them on what they should do or how they should do it to be successful. Tell me more, please. Yeah, literally, the Initiate of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles came out as the same card. Three of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. This person is still taking their time, I have to be honest. They're in no rush. I also see them sat behind a computer, funnily enough. I don't know if this person if this is an online relationship for some of you. You might have wanted to meet them in person and they kept putting that off. But for others of you, it doesn't have to be that. But certainly, tell me, it's like this person has a community of people that they turn to. And I'm just getting like Reddit message boards or something. What's going on here? Their situation with the Three of Pentacles twice. Eight of Cups. Again, it's something that they have to, they're torn about leaving something behind. But Lovers in reverse again. The Ace of Cups. And again in the uprights. The Nine of Wands. It's interesting because you see how in this Nine of Wands card, there's someone trying to get their car out of the hold. It's like it's someone trying to take this person's car away effectively because they need to make some sort of payment or pay a fine or something. And there's like a group of people who are doing what they can to protect the car, to kind of stop it from being taken away. It's quite specific. But as I was just saying, it's like this person, in their current situation, they're turning to some sort of community of support. Some of them, it's online community. Others, it's obviously more in person, maybe friends or family. But it feels like, again, this car, the fact that they want to get moving somewhere. But there's issues. There's some sort of blockage in the way of them getting moving, and maybe this would also be like someone who wants to move out of a property or leave the country where they've been living, and there's a lot of like red tape or forms or something. Okay, but they're doing all of that because they feel like otherwise they can't make some sort of choice to have the Ace of Cups with you that they want. So what are this person's intentions towards you, Aries? We have the Hierophant. That is Taurus's major arcana. It's also a card talking about long-term commitment. It's traditional. It's like a significant long-term commitment that you make. That coming up in this person's intentions towards you tells me that their intention is something very long-term with you. This isn't someone whose intention would be to kind of have a date or, you know, get you in bed and that's it. No, or even to never speak to you again or something like this. It's just telling me this person's intention is more like family, marriage, that kind of thing. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. Oh, I said that and the Empress jumped out. More Taurus energy. The Two of Cups. Good grief. The Tower in reverse. So their intention is to, with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and I was just saying about how they were viewing you, there was an Ace of Wands in reverse. So their intention is to, like, save the day, effectively, when it comes to this connection, which is currently imploded. But their intention is to have a do-over that means that everything that feels like it's destroyed currently is saved and recovered. Tell me more, please. Five of Swords in reverse. To reopen lines of communication with you. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. At the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Effectively, Aries, this person is saying they've had a change of mind about wanting to be in a long-term relationship with you. It's the message from the start. Something has changed their mind and their intention now. And I think what has changed their mind is the fact that they may have either, I'm not getting so much like outright rejected you, but just tried to continue ignoring and sweeping it under the rug, delaying, being distracted by other things. This would be like, we can't talk about relationship right now. I have an online games tournament to attend. I've got to beat some 14-year-olds at Call of Duty or something. I love video games, so I'm not actually shredding the community there at all. But it's like someone who's like, yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. And in the meantime, you've detached, and they have had a change of mind. Anything else? Their intentions. How do they expect to make that happen with Aries, with the Hierophant? How do they expect to make that happen? The Ace of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. They expect this to be possible once they have completely got it clear in their mind that this is what they want. Because basically, I've got the Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck when the Ace of Swords fell out. So were you waiting on them to make a decision? So all of this is going to be possible because they're going to get like any blockages that they felt were in the way of them making some sort of move are going to be solved. What was the Eight of Swords? Because the Eight of Swords normally talks about internal blockages, like the things that we tell ourselves which stop us from doing anything. What is the Eight of Swords here? I just got, for some of you, this person may not have believed that this was sincere. Yeah, I kind of got that earlier when I said they want to find out how significant this connection really is. I know if for some of you they didn't believe that you really wanted them that much, or if this is something where they need to make a big move, maybe a move out of their comfort zone, or it's a move that would leave, it would cut them off from a community of some sort. Maybe this person needed to know the truth that you really wanted to be with them. And they weren't just going to do this huge move and then you changed your mind, or they found out that you didn't really like them that much and they've just kind of uprooted their whole life. Oh, yeah, well, we've got heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest, and graduation day, leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. It feels like they feel like they'll find the clarity when they understand better. What are they trying to understand? Because that makes sense with the Hermit of how they're feeling. They need guidance from someone who's experienced. So Wine and Dine came out kind of reversed. It says courtship, dating, romance and passion. And at the bottom of the deck is reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. This is exactly what I was saying. This person is strongly giving me someone who doesn't understand relationships, is very inexperienced when it comes to romance or having a partner, full stop, let alone marriage and family, although that could just be more kind of concepts that is in their energy for their intention. They might not be saying those things, and if they are saying their intention is to marry Aries or have a family with Aries, I don't think they know what that actually involves or entails. Like, this person is giving me some who's like, to use the parlance of potentially their favorite activity, they're giving me noob energy, but when it comes to romantic relationships. Okay, the action this person's most likely going to be taking towards you next, Aries, we have the Four of Swords, which does suggest, in terms of an action, it's generally keeping quiet and doing a lot more thinking. They're feeling the Hermit, their action is the Four of Swords. This is a lot of like seeking inspiration and keeping it zipped. Strong introvert energy, definitely. As an action, I would generally say it means they're going to keep quiet, keep to themselves and think about things. Are they going to take any action towards Aries? The Eight of Cups flew out and onto the other side of my table, but it was like this. So is that Eight of Cups reversed or Eight of Cups upright? At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords, so it's kind of thinking, definitely thinking. It's almost like thinking about you staying quiet and watching what you're doing, Aries, to see if you're coming back. Because they definitely feel like you have detached from them. We saw that from the start, but they're and just looking like, has Aries turned back around yet? Maybe you are going away somewhere, like maybe they're seeing you going traveling, and so trying out a new job or something in a new place. So they're waiting to see if you come back from those travels or if you come back from a new location of some sort. Any action this person's going to take? Nine of Swords, my goodness. With the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Well, they're going to be in regret. They're going to be feeling a lot of regret. Underneath the Five of Cups is the Five of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. With that Nine of Swords, that's like, oh my god, why did I not do something sooner? Why did I not do something? Why did I not get my ass into gear, basically? Why did I procrastinate? Or delay or hold things back? Jeez. Well, they're going to feel basically... Oh my god. So the Ten of Wands came out, which is kind of like hopeless, kind of giving up and thinking they don't have a chance, really. And maybe, I mean, with the Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, that's just like... That is sinking into just, you know, wallowing in, it's hopeless, there's nothing I can do. But I don't see them actually doing anything, but apparently there's nothing they can do. And at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, underneath that is the Ten of Swords. I mean, they're just... The Page of Swords and the Lovers. The Page of Swords and the Lovers card. I mean, yeah... I was about to say, now that you basically, now that you've gone, now they want to like run along behind your train or your coach or whatever, and, you know, confess that you are the one that they want to be with forever. At the bottom of the deck we have and I was saying that, we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. There's you, there's your coach, train, boat, whatever, plane moving off into the distance, and now they have the clarity that this is what they want. Underneath that is the Ace of Wands. It's 3 aces. Yeah, this is why didn't I marry Aries? I mean, so in conclusion, Aries, I don't see this person taking any action towards you anytime soon, other than basically probably sitting in their room in the dark, just marinating and stewing about they want this so much now that they can't have it. What's going to be happening between you and this person most likely going forward? We have the Death card, which is Scorpio's major arcana, as I said. Now, sometimes I would say that this can speak to change in the situation, like transformation of how things are when you go into, you know, finding this reading, that things are going to be changing between the two of you. But obviously the Death card can also talk about a situation, what was completely being done, concluded, and kind of just maybe there's an element of mourning the loss of what it was, but also there's a need for acceptance with anything passing as well, whether it's, you know, just a relationship, a chapter of your life, like taking a moment to appreciate the good that you had in that chapter of your life, and being grateful for the lessons that you can take from the bad parts as well. So let's see, is there anything else you can tell me? What's going to be happening going forward? I mean, anything going to be happening between Aries and this person? The Five of Swords. The Chariot in reverse came out and landed on top of the Four of Swords for the action. Well, yeah. And the Nine of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. My goodness, if only this person could make a decision about their life. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay. So, I don't see anything in particular happening between you and this person. It's basically staying in the same place as it was left, of basically, the Five of Swords is, with the Death card, it's just a really crappy way to end any sort of relationship. You know, it's not, there's no definitive conversation of like, of any kind of sense of closure. It's more just, it's an element of playing games always for me with the Five of Swords, because this is definitely someone who expects the other person to at some point turn around, come back and talk to them, and that will kind of make things better, and is waiting for other people to, is this person waiting for other people or you to come back and try again and make this right, or, you know, to reopen conversation between you so that things can progress. But basically nothing is going to be progressing with that Chariot in reverse, because they are going to be saying nothing and just maybe, as I said, stewing, thinking about this has not gone to plan, this has not gone in their favour. But this is just maybe a lesson for this person to, you know, when there is something in front of you that you want, when there is life is giving you the opportunity, you need to say yes to life sometimes. And also you can't expect other people to always be the one to come back and reopen, you know, start the conversation with you so that then you have a chance to fix it. It's sometimes you need to take the initiative. Anything else? What's going to be happening for Aries going forward? The Moon in reverse has come out. The Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And the Hanged Man underneath that. So you're going to be, I mean, bearing in mind the first deck I grabbed was also the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So as I said from the Oracle cards near the start, where it was like laughing and spilling the beans about the sneaky side piece or whatever, with the Moon in reverse, this does talk about things that were hidden coming out and being made visible, and you finding out what was going on in the background and the shadows. So for some of you, you are going to find out that a massive part of the delays that this person was kind of telling you were there. The fact that this was on hold and not moving was also because of a second situation, let's just say. It could be a variety of things. I did see the Three of Cups in reverse earlier, so it could well have been a third party romantically, or it could have just been another situation that you didn't know about. With the hidden side piece, though, obviously that can definitely suggest that they may have been seeing somebody else as well, casually. I'm not getting anything like that they were in a relationship and they made you like a third party to their commitment, because I don't think this person's ever been in a relationship. Sorry, I'm not really laughing at them. It's just from they just don't seem to understand social. They just might have some poor social skills, is what I want to say. Anything else? What's going to be happening for Aries, please? Oh, yep, we've got the Sun. Very nice. We've got the King of Wands. That can be you, Aries. It's Aries, Leo, Sag energy again. It's kind of entrepreneurial energy. It's very energetic. It's taking action. It's doing things passionately with your life. Again, as I said from the start, others admiring you, definitely reaping some rewards here. Feeling like you're experiencing success. You're experiencing success, and I think you're going to be really happy, to be honest. This might be also why, if you find out this person, what they were up to whilst you were kind of waiting for them to pull their finger out, you might be laughing because it's like, oh, is that what was going on? Oh well, life's fantastic now, so like I'm not even going to sweat it, basically, is kind of what I'm getting. Anything else for Aries, please? Can you tell me about this Sun? Can you tell me about this Sun? Ooh, we have the Magician. At the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. There could be a lot going on. Like, it could be a busy time for you, like with a lot suddenly on your plate. Maybe there's more people who want a piece of you, kind of Aries. Or if you're doing something with a new business or a new endeavor and something that you're very passionate about, or that you're getting a lot of admiration for, there might just be a lot on your plate, a lot of demands on your time. But that being said, you're basically in a very powerful, like positive place of manifesting the exactly what you wanted out of life. And also, interestingly, underneath the Wheel of Fortune is the Chariot in the upright, of course. So it's like what you were trying to make happen with this person attached in your life as well before, then they're no longer going to be part of the plan, but everything that you wanted, but you wanted to do it with them, is now going to be manifesting for you, maybe just you solo for now. But there's so much positive forward movement, action-orientated energy here. The Sun, the Magician, and the Chariot is kind of all strong divine masculine energy. Now, male or female, we all have masculine and feminine energies inside us, but it's just telling me that you're no longer kind of holding up your life to wait for somebody else. You're actually taking proactive, assertive, energetic action to make your life super happy, super successful. So that's what I've got for you this time, Aries. It was an interesting reading. I do hope that you found it useful and that it was helpful in some way. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to, and leave me a comment if it resonated. Thank you for all your amazing support. I wish you all my best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.